Hiya, and thank you so much for taking the time to actually watch my video. If you've seen any of my other videos, you'll know that I'm self-employed and I've really been working for myself for over 20 years. And this video is really going to be of help to you if you're looking to start a new business and you're obviously looking for a bit of guidance as to what to do. Um, there's five things really which I consider to be of real importance in obviously your approach, if you like, to actually starting and running your own business. The first one is going to be money. Now, every business that you're probably looking at, there's different businesses that will require different investments. But this, if you like, is just an overall way of looking at whatever it is you decide to do. The most important thing not to do is to spend money unnecessarily. It's so easy when you start a business. I've done it. I've had websites built. I've done this. I've done that. And before you know it, you're laying out money, and you're not really seeing any money coming towards you, if you like, early on. And you mustn't do this. Yeah, everything that you do, obviously you need to invest, but but early on in your business, it's important, if you like, to make the contacts that you need to make and to start bringing some work in and actually making some money. Now, bringing work into your business could be as easy as making a telephone call, depending on what you're doing. So you haven't got to go out and spend loads and loads of money, and I would be really careful before you start doing this. Start getting some money coming into your business, and then start taking a proportion, if you like, of the money you're making and reinvesting it into obviously your business. Yeah. The second thing is to really think about what business you're going to do. Yeah. Now, what are you gonna do? What have you thought about doing? Yeah. Now, it's very easy, and I've made this mistake in the past myself, to listen to people who are making money doing one thing or another, and if you like, trying to jump onto what they're doing, and thinking that you can do the same. Now, I think you need to avoid this. Yeah, there's always going to be people that are telling you how much money they're making, that they're doing this and this is working for them and everything's great. Yeah, but you very rarely hear about the things that aren't working. Yeah, so whilst their business might be doing well, you really need to, if you like, let some of it go over your head, because just because they're doing well doesn't necessarily mean that you will do well in that business. Yeah, far better, I believe, and it's only my opinion, to actually look at what you're good at. Yeah, what are you good at as a person? With me, taking me, what I do sales, I do marketing, I do lead generation. Now, I do that because I quite like doing it. I do it because I'm good at it, and I do it because I'm a people person and I can talk to people quite easily. Now, you've got to look at what you are doing and what your strengths are. What are your strengths? Are you good at making things? Are you good at fixing cars? Or, without going into a big list of the things that you might be good at, get a pen and paper and write down all the things you're good at. Are you good at, assembling things? Are you good at, just a stupid idea, a way of making money? Put an advert in the paper that you assemble flat pack furniture. It could be as simple as that. Yeah, you haven't got to be a genius to actually run your own business. But what you do want to do is find something that you're good at, something that it's got to be something you enjoy. Otherwise, even if the money does start coming to you, you'll very quickly find that you don't want to do it. Yeah, this has happened to me. I've been in jobs where money's been raining down on me. But if you don't want to be there, right, then obviously you don't want to be doing it. Yeah. So think about what you're good at. Think about what makes you happy. Think, obviously what you enjoy, and look in that direction. Look at that direction before money. Now, whilst money is important, you still don't want to put it before everything else. Money, and I say that lightly because money is important, but you still, if you can earn £800 a week doing something which you perhaps don't enjoy doing, or you can earn £600 a week doing something you can enjoy doing, well, I know what I would do. Yeah, I would earn a £600 a week, and I would live within those means, because your life, your happiness, that's obviously more important. Yeah. The third thing which I would do, which I would be very, very careful of doing, is look at who you're going to get involved with. It's very easy when you're thinking about doing something like some sort of business that might require different skill sets. It might be very easy to perhaps look at someone you know who you think might be able to help your business, and then you start getting this person involved, and then before you know it, you're actually cutting your profit in half, because it might be that you're looking to do something on the internet and you're looking for someone who's good at coding or who's good at doing web development, knows a lot about marketing, and you think this person is the person. Well, that person may well be the person who can help you in your business. But an important point to remember is it doesn't mean you've got to give your business away to him. Yeah, don't be quick to go into business with someone, and then obviously you're then giving away your idea. Yeah, much better to look, if you like, at your business and to segregate your business into the different areas of the business, and then look to people that you can outsource those specific areas that you're not, if you like, savvy in. Yeah. I've done it in the past where I don't know anything about web development. I know the basics, but I don't really, couldn't build a website, a good website from scratch. So what I would do, and what I've done in the past, is simply just employed a web developer. Said to a bloke, right, it's £300, so many pages, that's what I want, can you do it for me? You haven't got to start going into partnerships with these people, and that's what I'm telling you now. You really, really, really want to avoid. Yeah, don't go down that route. Before you know, you're giving 10% to one person, 5% to somebody else, and it's your money you're throwing away. There's sites that you can go to. I've done other videos on that, on Fiverr. There's different places where you can actually get people to do freelance work actually quite cheaply. Yeah. The other thing which I think is important that you don't do early on is start getting premises. Yeah. Don't be in a rush to start signing agreements on leases and other things like that. Yeah. Wait till your business actually grows. I know somebody in my family that's got a business that they're running online, and they're doing, from what I can gather, they're doing really well at it. But they started doing it at home. They've obviously they started getting orders and they're building up, and now they've got to a stage where they're that busy that to run it from their home is an inconvenience. So now what they've done, they've got like a little unit. They've not got a massive unit. He's told me it's like obviously it's the size they need to continue with their business, and that's a sensible thing to do as well, because you're then taking it out of your home and you're going to get a break from your business. Sometimes when I've had things going on indoors, it's difficult sometimes to switch off. But that is, it's a good idea to obviously expand and get a premises, but not until you need it. Not until you need it. Yeah. Don't be spending loads of money on advertising either. Don't be spending loads of money on advertising in these big journals. I'm not going to name them for fear of obviously legal. Them obviously telling me that and they're going to sue me, whatever. But I've done it in the past myself. I do sign writing, and in the past I've placed adverts in big publications that guarantee you loads and loads of business and I've not even had I think I had a couple of phone calls off a £500 advert. So be very, very careful. Far better to advertise in your local area, yeah. And the fifth thing I would say, which I've had experience of this as well, if you like, not coming unstuck, because stuff that I've bought, it never loses its value, but don't be spending loads and loads of money on products, yeah. Don't get into if you like led into buying loads of stuff on the belief that you're going to sell it and make loads and loads of money, yeah. Because not come a cropper, but I've still got stuff that I bought 2 or 3 years ago, because where I do markets, so it never loses value. In fact, it goes up in value. But obviously it's still money though. If you spent, I don't know, £1,000 on stock, and you've sold half of it, and the other half of it's sitting in your garage, well, you're sitting on 500 quid or £250 if you obviously you bought it wholesale. So be careful of that, because again, you don't want to be laying out loads of money. The idea of being in business is that you want to make money, and this is what you need to tell yourself every time. Assuming you've got your business idea in your mind, every time you go to spend money in your business, you need to say to yourself, do I need to spend that money for me to be in business? Because if you don't spend it. Don't spend that money. There'll be loads of people, I do sales, but there'll be loads of people, salesmen, trying to talk you into placing adverts and telling you that you need this latest machine and you need this and you need that. If you can do without it in the early stages of your business, then do without it, because the whole idea of making money and being in business is to make money. So every time you spend something out of your business money pot, that's money you haven't got, yeah. So, I don't want to teach you to suck eggs, but a lot of people make that mistake. I've done it. I've done it in the past. Like I say, I've paid for adverts, I've bought machines that, whilst, you always earn money with them, think, do you need the latest machine, or can you do with the machine you've got? Obviously, if you get a big contract coming and you obviously need a machine, and that you're going to need that machine and that it's going to pay for itself, then it's worth the investment. But don't just be very, very scarce with your money, yeah, because it's your money. There'll be loads of people that want to relieve you, obviously relieve you of it, yeah, for and promising you big reward. But that big reward very, very rarely comes unless you find the motivation, and if you like, the intuition to actually do it. That's how you make money. It's by using your brain, your intuition, and your voice, yeah, and the phone. Yeah, you don't necessarily need all these other things that might make your business look um, uh, better. In saying that, obviously there's going to come a stage in your business where you might start having clients visiting, and obviously you're meeting bigger clients. Then that's the time when obviously then you've got to start thinking more about your company's brand, your image. Are you giving off the right image? If you're going to meet with somebody who's going to give you like I don't know, £2,000 a month contract to supply um, X amount of something, you want to make sure when you go there that you look the part, that you've got the right business card, that you've got a decent website. So I'm kind of going a little bit back at what I'm saying, but what I'm saying is don't do this right away. Do it later. Do it when you're starting seeing that money come your way. And a good guide, what I did kind of start doing last year, was I was more or less taking 10% of all the money I earned and reinvesting it. Now, for me, that was in the way of purchasing leaflets, I was placing shop window ads, I was placing little adverts in the newspaper, magnetic signs for my car. I've done that myself, but I still had to buy the material to actually be able to do it. Yeah, so all these little different things, you know, if you think about it, if you earn £100, then to me, it's good to invest that. You know, if you invest 10% back into your business, then that's not a bad thing to do. You've only got to look how big businesses make money. These big businesses, they invest millions, you know, millions and millions of pounds in advertising. Why? Because they know that's going to come back to them. And this is what we've got to do, but we've got to do it at a later date. So this video, yeah, think about all the things I've spoke about and make sure you adhere to them. Because if you start spending money that you haven't got, don't. And the other thing, don't borrow money. Don't be borrowing money, yeah? Don't be borrowing money to start a business. I watched a video once where a guy was on about he knew someone that borrowed money against his house. I'm sorry, I wouldn't do that. I just would not. I would not do that. Yeah, not for a new business, because you just don't know. You don't know what way it's going to go. And I'm not being pessimistic. I'm being realistic. Yeah, I'm a realist. And you know, no business, no one knows for sure what way that business is going to go. So you need to spend as little as you can on it up front. Yeah. See if you've got an audience. See if you've got the target market that you're aiming at. See if they're responding to you and responding to your mindset, and how obviously your business is, if you like, geared. Yeah. If you get a negative response, it don't matter, because you've not laid out no money. Yeah, so I'm going to end my video there, because some of my videos go on a bit. I've been told this, so I've got to make them a little bit shorter. I hope it's been of help to you, though. I hope if you are thinking about doing a business, that you try and adhere to some of the things that I've spoke about, because no one likes losing money, especially me. And I hope that some of these things, if you do take notice of them, kind of like, cast them in stone, if you like, and think long and hard before you spend money, hopefully you won't go far wrong, and hopefully your business will succeed. Any questions, please like and comment. I really appreciate it if you subscribe to my video. All my videos are about helping people. They're all about motivation. I've done some videos on my health, because I suffer with OCD. But all my videos will be geared at helping you go from there to there, because I've been trying to do it for 20 years. It takes time. For me, it's been, if you like, a bit of a gradual curve. I've never, if you like, found the holy grail to making a fortune, but I think you need to keep looking, and I think you need to be optimistic and believe that if you can change, your circumstances can change, because never is that more true. I honestly believe that, and if you've seen any of my other videos, you'll know that I'm big into personal development, and I'm always trying to improve my situation, and more importantly, change my family situation, because you need to have a reason why. Find your why. If you can find why you want to succeed, you will succeed. Thanks a lot. Please like, please subscribe, and I hope to see you on another one of my videos. And best of luck in whatever business you decide to take. And if you are starting a new business, I'd really like, please message me. I'd love to know what you're thinking about doing. Thank you. Bye bye.